Shakur Stevenson, sound like Andre Ward hyping him up to be our newest boogeyman in the sport of boxing. That goes with Rigan Dial, Paul Williams, Mike Tyson, once upon a time Errol Spence. And, let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And it looks like Shakur Stevenson may be the new boogeyman in these streets, man. According to Andre Ward, and I'll link that source in the description for Twitter, 7 to 8 credible opponents turned down Shakur Stevenson, and he's on his third opponent change for his July 13th homecoming fight in Jersey. So, at the end of the day, I will point out some things about Shakur Stevenson. And he also got cleared of his case that went down in Miami. But I just want to put that in there. But the thing about Shakur Stevenson is he humongous for the 126-pound division. That kid stood next to Crawford, and his frame looked wider and bigger than Crawford's frame. So it's not only that a lot of people think that guys that got a lot of punching power, knockout artists, are the only guys that's feared in boxing. But I always like to say this quote that I heard from Sergio Mora. He said, if I can hit you, I'm not scared of you. All right. Imagine not being able to hit a guy and a guy being able to hit you at will. And that's kind of like fighting Shakur Stevenson at this age. Right now, the risk doesn't match the reward. And that kind of is also, you put that in the pot of the reason why he can't nail down an opponent. And the reason why Oscar Valdez is trying to abort the division, because he knows what Shakur Stevenson is going to do to him. And don't sleep on him. He's a silver medalist. Very confident. And it seems like his style is a better match for the pro game. And, they can say what they want to say going to the Diaz fight. He dominated Diaz. He may not have lost a round. What other fighter that that got 11 professional fights going into the Diaz fight that washes a guy that just fought for a championship coming down in weight? He's supposed to be stronger and punch harder coming down the way, especially if he made it comfortably. And it sounded like he did. It was no regrets from their end about making the weight. He watched Christopher Diaz. Diaz is supposed to be the next Puerto Rican thing coming up after Felix Verdejo. So at the end of the day, when he want to get a title at 26, then he want to move up to 130. But I think he really might not get challenged physically until you get to 135 pounds. I think he'd be a humongous 130 as well, too. He might be a nice size 140 pounder. And I like the fact that he's a guy that's being avoided. And if it's really true, and it sounds like it is true, he's a guy that's being avoided because of his skill level, not because he punch hard. People, first thing they want to say about him and Lil B-Hop, they don't punch hard. Devin Haney don't punch hard. If that's the case, if I'm not going to get hurt fighting you, then why was Mayweather so good at welterweight and 154? Because he understood the sweet science. He understood the angles, the distance. And people got frustrated because they couldn't hit him flush. And Shakur Stevenson, I think him and Devin Haney got some Mayweather in them. They're very accurate punchers. And Lil B-Hop too, man. They playing chess. Real talk, people say, I'm playing chess, you playing I'm playing chess, you playing checkers. I really think those three, Lil B-Hop, Christopher Primetime Colbert now, and Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson really out here playing chess. And everybody else playing checkers on their level, man. And Stevenson, he got dog in him. He from Jersey. He got that grit to him. And when you got the heart and the grit, and if he got the jaw to go with it, and that's yet to be seen, and he can dish it out, then people already see the potential in him. Ain't nobody looking to give a guy that's going to be a superstar an easy hand up and an easy ride to the top. Mayweather was fortunate enough to get Leonardo Hernandez to give him that early lift to his career. Now these dudes is cowards today. These dudes ain't trying to let none of these dudes, get a leg up or take the scenic route. You know what I'm saying? Or take the quick route. At the end of the day, a lot of these dudes will sit there. They'll retire for 2 years, 22 months. They'll duck, they'll hide, they'll run. They're faking injury before they give a young guy like Shakur Stevenson a chance. So at the end of the day, it sounds like we got a new boogeyman at the forefront, man. And, he had the 126-pound division. And on his side of the street is Frampton. It's, he's a title holder. Frampton, Warrington, and Valdez, and ain't none of them looking to step up and fight him, man. And there's a lot of other veterans in that division that Andre Ward, out of respect for the Fighters Code, is not gonna come out here and mention and tell who ducked who ducked Shakur Stevenson, or you ducked him. He is Shakur manager, but at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson got to stay on his P's and Q's, and you know, first guy pulled out over money. Don't know why the second guy pulled out, but now they on their third opponent. So, hey, it is what it is. I'll put the article link in the description. If you're in the Jersey area and you want to support Shakur Stevenson, they got the ticket information and all that stuff, man. So, you know, people say that Top Rank don't do things for black fighters. 12th fight, #1 in the WBO, title fight coming soon, homecoming fight already. So, it ain't all bad over there. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. Shout out to the young bull, Shakur Stevenson. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests, keep sharing my videos, man. I appreciate the love and support, man. For real, one time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.